Hey guys, welcome back to Adventure Camping. Tactical Nut here. Walking in one of my favorite hiking places. Come out today to test out my newest gift, a piece of World War II history, the Russian Mosin Nagant rifle, chambered in 7.62 by 54R. Really looking forward to it. This is definitely one of my favorite places to come. Not so much for its scenic beauty, I guess I would say, more for its functionality. I can really come out here and get a lot of shooting done. Some definitely challenging trails, but this past year we've seen an incredible amount of rain, and a lot of your forest looks like this. You see a ton of down trees. Of course, since it is winter right now, definitely nothing really green, but definitely a fun place to come. Used to look a lot better. They have been coming in and clearing out places that you could still walk, keep with the trails, but the heavy storms, lots of rain, as you can see, it looks like this all along the way. But there's rarely hardly anybody out here, which I love. You can come and enjoy the quiet of the forest, which, if you know me, I'm not a big fan of quiet unless I'm outdoors. This is what I call an enjoyable quiet. But let me get back to hiking for a little bit. Need to get to an out-of-way place so that I can set up and get ready to shoot. See you in a few. Okay guys, still on my hike in, and I see this area every time I'm hiking in, and it just made me think today to stop and tell you something about something like this. Big, huge, wide open area. Every time I see it, I'm tempted to, hey, I'll just set up and shoot here. But one of the major rules of firearms and safe shooting is that know your target and everything beyond it. Now, while this is a pretty big open field, as you can see, there's pretty much also nothing that if I set up a target and I miss or the bullet goes through, to stop it from traveling a rather long distance. And for that reason alone, I don't stop and shoot here. I love the area. I think it's gorgeous. Once again, as you can see, way more down trees, of which one I'm standing on. But yeah, would it be nice to set up there, have a really long range to shoot at, really test your marksmanship skills? Yes, of course it'd be awesome. But as I said, when that bullet goes through, since I don't own any still targets, there's no telling how far it's going to go and what it's going to hit. But back to the hiking. Alrighty, getting close to my shooting location. Still got a little bit of ways to walk, but as I keep talking about the area and how it's been, the damage it took this year due to the rain. I think they said that some tornadoes had touched down during the summer. I really wanted to get a lot of camping done this past summer, but due to the crazy amount of rainfall, really didn't want to take baby Glock for her first experience in pouring down rain and have her hate it, although that did happen on one trip. But as you could see, camping out here this past summer with this going on would not have been all that safe. So you can see all these cross the trail. This happens everywhere around here. I did do one overnighter out here by myself when I knew we were going to have a stretch of or a dry period. I think it lasted probably just a few days. Had a great time though. See, more trees coming over the trail. But I take this trail mostly because most people don't take it. There's a couple different directions you can go from the parking area. Most people by far take the other trails. I very rarely see anyone out here. Matter of fact, I think only on one occasion have I passed anyone out here, which makes it nice and a little worry-free for shooting. And down here is where I'm going to be going to shoot. I go down there because it's a really deep ravine. It's got a few more down trees that I can use the base of to set my targets up and help stop the rounds from passing through. But as you can see, a lot of trees, a lot of debris. I have to go off trail to get down there. So I'll resume filming when I get all set up and ready to go. Hey guys, at my shooting location, found a spot to finally set up and got the target set up. You can see here, I'm shooting down there, and this will be the rifle of choice today, the Russian Mosin Nagant 9130. Obviously World War II era. I'm a huge fan of history, especially military history. I study it all the time, and to own my first piece of World War II history is amazing. Thank you, Mom and Dad. What an amazing Christmas present. Case over here, as you can see, blends in obviously really well. Great camo pattern for this kind of environment. I was going to set this up so that y'all could watch me take the first shots, but as I was getting all my stuff ready, I realized I left the tripod sitting by the front door. And from the current area I'm in, there's no real way to anything to sit the camera on where you would be able to see what I'm doing. Unfortunately, and being by myself, I don't have anybody else to take care of this filming for me. So what I'll do is I'll take my first shot, and we'll walk it down, see how it went, and then go from there. Alright, ready to have fun. Alright, so just took my first shot. Gonna walk down here, see how I hit the target, if I did. First time ever shooting a rifle of this caliber. So we'll see how it did. It's kind of a downhill shot, but wow, I'll take that any day of the week. Impressive. So far, first shot, love this rifle. Alright, just finished the first 5 shots. Empty brass right there. I will have to tell you, this steel butt plate is going to need a recoil pad. But I'll tell you what, so far those first 5 shots are pretty awesome. Let's go down there and hope I kept up with that first shot. Alright, as you can see, first 2 did alright. Started going a bit low. Just going to take some practice shooting with this. Like I said, first time shooting this type of rifle. It is iron sights, and sometimes my glasses start to fog up a little bit, so keeping the sight picture can be kind of difficult when that happens. But I think with some more practice, more of those shots can end up like that first 2. Let's get back at it. Alright guys, I think I'm done shooting for the day. Just shot about 20 rounds. Wanted to get a feel for the rifle. Yes, do need a recoil pad here. I will tell you that. This thing does kick a little bit. I will say though, overall, I'll check out the target when I get down there, start filming again for it. Do a review on the first outing of it. But when you do your part, good breathing control, good trigger control. The gun will do its part. Any of the misses that were kind of bad, I either flinched or I could tell the rifle slid on my shoulder a little bit. Just I was pulling the trigger and instead of stopping kept going. But I mean, I feel like iron sights didn't do too bad, but let's go down and check it out. Alright guys, here we are. As you can see, well, not too bad I think. One flyer down here, that's when it really started to slide off my shoulder, and instead of stopping I kept going. Couple flyers up top there. But I mean, for not shooting a rifle of this caliber since probably 96, that right there was just a hole in the target. Not feeling too bad. I mean, I hadn't even really shot a rifle since early 2000s, so maybe 2003. Mostly just been doing handguns and a small 22 rifle. But gotta say, I think I'm pretty happy with it. Like this rifle and piece of World War II history. Alright guys, just kind of wanted to also show you my shooting location. This was kind of like a little mound right here that made a little berm and a little ditch to lay into. It wasn't all that comfortable at first until I noticed that I was laying on this big log right here. When I pulled it out, I was actually better able to keep the rifle on target. And as you can see, the muzzle blast cleared out a lot of leaves right in front of the rifle. So a lot of velocity and firepower coming out of that thing. You can only imagine what it would try to be like to shoot that in war. Either, you know, rapid fire, multiple guys shooting around you, because this thing was plenty loud. But man, what a fun shoot. Really enjoyed it. Snacks over there with the camera bag. But oh yeah, lots of fun. Okay guys, done shooting. Just got out of that ravine. A little tougher getting out of that bad boy than it is getting in it, that's for sure. Pretty steep. But I like doing that so I can assure myself of a good, solid backdrop. Just hiking my way out now, back to the car. One of the things that is kind of hard to tell from, since it's fall now and you got all the leaves on the ground, these trails are pretty rocky. So you're always pretty good at having to watch your step where you're going, but you also have a lot of places like this, which I also think are kind of cool looking out here, especially this time of year. So I was kind of mentioning before in a different video, it looks like you're in a movie. Got some people coming. Okay guys, I just had stopped filming back there because I saw some people walking up. Almost kind of wished I hadn't stopped filming, because I started talking to them and kind of find out they're the people that help make the trails out here where I'm hiking. Tons of knowledge of the area. Guy's also a military collector. I'm also getting ready to start taking a knife making class. I guess he's already taken a basic one, but going to go into his next phase, which obviously I love knives, so that would be really cool. Got a business card though, so I can actually keep in touch. But him and his wife both very, very friendly, very knowledgeable, even getting ready to start doing some archaeology studies of the area. So very cool. Just some of the advantages of meeting people in the outdoors. One of the things I love about the hiking, backpacking community is, you know, the vast majority of people are really friendly, really helpful. They always willing to lend a hand or some advice when you need it. So, you know, that's just kind of life I love to live, and the way I want to raise my daughter, and to be around other people. to be helpful and kind. So, alright, now I need to step it up a little bit to get out of here. And hope you've been enjoying this day with me. Tripping over some roots and trees. But yeah, absolutely loving today.